Going in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another board game day. We're playing some Battlestar Galactica here with EnterElysium, Arumba, Knorr, Briarstone, and myself. And right now it is Hilo's turn. Draw your cards and let her go. EnterElysium?
Right. So yeah, sorry. Add to hand. Add to hand. Add to hand.
I was just gonna say, I feel like I know we've been saying it a few times, but I honestly feel like there may actually not be a Cylon yet.
I'm feeling that way too.
Me too.
Yeah. In which case, as soon as it gets to the middle mark, it's going to get interesting.
Yeah.
There's a possibility that people actually start stockpiling bad cards because there's a chance that they'll turn into Cylons.
Sometimes that happens.
Is it possible to not even have a Cylon?
No.
No.
We will draw every single loyalty card after the sleeper phase, and there are 2 Cylon cards in there.
That's when things get really. I get paranoid.
Right. Admiral Hito, go.
Yeah, I'm going to move
Go ahead.
In theory.
to the hangar bay.
In theory, someone could end up with both Cylon cards. And what happens is when you reveal as a Cylon, you give one of your cards to someone else, just without revealing what it is.
Don't you only draw one card?
But you'll have a second loyalty card at that point. Like, if you have 2 loyalty cards and you reveal as a Cylon, you give your other loyalty card to someone. Well, there's a square you can do that or something.
It's to sow dissension, basically.
Yeah, so, and if you had two Cylon cards, then you could ensure that someone else becomes a Cylon at that point. All right, so
Now,
Hilo...
how does this running around and doing Viper stuff work? Because I've gone to the hangar deck and I've gone out. Do I still get a free action?
You do. That's part of the hangar action thing. So you launch yourself in the Viper, you may then take 1 more action.
So, just to check, how do I escort things away?
You spend an action when you're in somewhere with a civilian ship, and you just remove it from the board.
Okay. And you can move as an action as well?
I think you can. You do. Well, you do movement. I'll double check. But you get a movement, and then you get an action, and I think your action can be to move. But I'll verify that right now.
Okay. I'm getting the feeling that we'll need more than just me out here to clear out these ships.
That's
But if we jump before my next... But if the Cylon fleet jumps before the next go, then we'll get dumped back into the hangar bay, won't we?
Yes.
So... Nah, it's worth it, just in case.
Removing ships is going to be very important.
I'm going to...
And yeah, you can move as your action. Ooh, executive orders. I like it.
Quill, would you like to get in an Assault Raptor?
I would very much like to do that. Actually, here's the thing. I'm not going to get in the Assault Raptor. What I'm going to do is I'm going to launch myself here. You can launch out at either spot, by the way. And then I'm going to get myself in a Mark 7. So I will boomer that up and go here. Now, I get an extra action from leaving from the hangar deck. I'm going to use my CAG ability to activate another Viper. And instead of activating a Viper, I will activate the Assault Raptor. Then, because this is my CAG ability gives me yet another action, I will probably use that to remove the civilian ship. I could also move into the offending space, but no, I think shuffling the civilian ship back into the pile.
So I gave you 2 actions. Your first action was to launch, but you get a free action, so you still have 2 actions. You used your CAG action
to launch the Assault Raptor,
and then use the remaining action to use the Assault Raptor's ability to get rid of the...
Actually, sorry, that was all the same thing. My bad. Because my first action is launch from hangar, bonus action, CAG, deploy this. Bonus action from that, remove the civilian ship. I still have the second XO one.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Shite.
I was wondering, I was like, I'm sure there's an extra action in there somewhere.
I'll move to the front.
There you go.
Oh, wait, I can double move because I've got the super fast Raptor.
Yeah.
Or Viper. I'll move
so
to here.
I now just discard this card now.
Yeah. Oh, that was a productive turn.
It was.
See, that's what happens when you've got me as Admiral.
Freaking
I'll
right.
be running for President.
No. Elysium, didn't you discard or get rid of a civilian ship as well?
No, I didn't.
He played the
You did the
order instead.
You did the XO instead.
Yeah.
Okay. That's probably
Which is
better.
clearly better.
Yeah, probably.
Right, so now I just have to draw a crisis card.
Yes, sir.
Depends on what team you're on.
Yeah, we'll try to rip through these turns as fast as we can here.
Okay. Boop.
Rallying support. 8. It requires politics and tactics. Pass, no effect. Fail, -1 population. And current player draws mutiny and treachery.
Do you?
What the hell, man?
Does the current?
I'm not a fan of that.
Does the current player have a mutiny card?
No, not currently, no.
Okay. That's good.
It's not so hard to beat, though.
So it's -1 pop. We're at 11.
Actually,
I'm the first one who has to play cards.
before you play,
Mm-hmm.
1 second, let me read this.
I have no cards, by the way. So
Yeah.
I do.
I couldn't
this
harm.
is-
I couldn't harm or help you in this case.
Wait, we're saying that it's going to be hard to beat.
I don't know.
I have no cards, so I can't
Tom
participate.
Zarek's got a handful of cards.
Yeah, don't like. So it should be
Hmm.
depending on the Destiny deck.
I've got a couple of cards that can help a little.
But yeah, don't worry too much. If you can't play a card, then don't play a card. But some help is I would enjoy
Yeah,
that.
I can only help a little bit.
Well,
That's
if
fine.
we can, I'm going to put this down, and if we can, let's try to meet this.
All right, play your card.
Possible. Ready? Well,
Second chance, play before cards are added to a skill check. If the check passes the printed difficulty by 4 or more, the current player gains a miracle token. Okay, so the miracle token is your once per game ability. Technically, the way it works is we each have a miracle token. We have to expend the miracle token to use our once per game ability.
Okay.
Don't play this now, Briarstone, because you can only have 1 miracle token. You haven't used your once per game yet, right?
well, no, I have not, but it says current player. I'm not the current player.
Yeah, my miracle token is my ECO offset, and I haven't used it yet, so it'd be particularly useful to play so that I can maybe have an extra ECO ability to do with my...
It's actually your
sorry,
moral compass.
Sorry, it's the wrong one.
Your moral
Yeah.
compass is your once per game, but yeah, you haven't used it yet, and you can't have 2 miracle tokens. So it gives us
Really?
nothing.
Okay, because okay, I see. All right. Well, okay. Well.
Anyway, I'm gonna add some cards. I'm gonna add 2 cards. Move the window.
I am really good with nukes. ECO officer with nukes.
Yeah. You're
Wow.
gonna crush face, man. I'm getting the colors right. Yes, I am. Okay, good. I
Screw
put in 2
Adama.
cards. Go Gaius.
Okay. You can't do anything, can you?
Just don't do anything.
Gaius Baltar.
Oh,
Roomba?
I'm sorry. Yeah,
You
no,
have
I
no
can't do anything. I have no cards.
Okay. Tom
Yep.
Zarek.
Yes, I will add these 2. You added 2 cards, right?
did.
Boomer? Yeah, you did. So I'll add one. I'll add that one.
Wow.
Okay. Doc Coddle.
I'm starting to think that maybe I'm not needed for this. There's a 7 in there. That's fine. I mean, I guess if the Destiny deck wants to be really cruel, which I don't expect it to be,
Yeah, it's only an 8. It's not too bad.
it should
And-
be simple enough.
It doesn't
Don't
feel like there's
I-
silence. I only helped a little.
Yeah, if the Destiny deck is really cruel, then it's gonna be really cruel.
Yeah.
But that seems
It's
like
not
a
the
rough
worst
gamble.
if it goes south, though.
Are you
No,
doing anything,
if you
Doc?
if you're worried about your cards, I'd keep them.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna let this one slide, and I'm gonna hope to
Admiral
Okay,
Helix?
and I'm going to add 1 card, so move to skill check.
All right, we'll probably be fine then. All right, let's start flipping these. We've got that's tactics, yes. So that's 2 plus 2, 0, plus 1. That's a 0 with some stuff. We'll check it out later. So we're at plus 1 still. Plus 4, plus 8, plus 9, and plus 12. So we did succeed.
We
What's
crushed
the
that.
quick thinking? The current player may choose 1 card of strength 3 or less, but not this card, to remove from this check and add to his hand. So
Yeah, so how much do we pass by?
we passed by 12. You could actually anything that's 3 or less.
I can take
you can
strategic. I can take strategic planning, can I?
Grab. You could.
That's
In which case, is strategic planning? Yep, there we go. I will take to hand.
All right. Discard the rest. So the pass was nothing happens, which is good.
And raiders.
Yeah. So I'm gonna open up the Cylon fleet board. We still have raiders left to go, so we're gonna roll the die. That's a 1. So we'll put it in the 1 slot, which is right behind us.
I wanted to be
And
7 or 8
it
so that when I
advances
nuke
the
them.
pursuit track.
Oh, no.
No.
Not on my turn.
That's the alert.
Oh.
Action stations. Action stations. Set condition 1 throughout the ship. This is not a drill. Repeat. Action stations. Action stations. Set condition 1 throughout the ship. This is not a drill.
All
Nuke.
right.
Nuke.
Now, luckily, they don't activate this turn. Like, their activation is what caused them to appear. And we do bring up the jump track one more level. Technically, we could jump on this turn if we wanted to, at risk of 3
But
population.
a -3.
Which is a lot. And, again, you know, it does help if we can blow some stuff up to make a little bit of progress.
Yeah.
So,
Imagine
I mean,
if
I guess-
we went back to the other board and then we jumped and then they're still there and they still increase their forces. They're going to be even more hard to deal with.
oops. I didn't mean to
I
do
think
that.
the best thing to do is if someone can exo me to either nuke or to go to the FTL control because I've got a reroll ability.
I would say nuke. Nuke the forward at least. Get rid of that base star, or at least have the chance to get rid of that base star.
Yeah, because if you nuke an area, you can wipe out everything in there, and
On an 8.
with reroll,
I think.
I don't know. I don't want. That's because I want to play cards, but yeah.
All right. So,
We got a raider on the back, on the ass end of the ship too.
Yeah, we should get fix that first.
Yeah,
I feel like
quickly.
because that's actually horrible. I mean, the base stars are horrible too, of course, but they only activate on a base star attack.
all right. I got a few things I can do here. Hold on. All right. There's some trickiness that can happen. Tricksy stuff.
Cylon tricksy stuff or human tricksy stuff.
Human tricksy stuff. There's a few different ways. One, I could end up like putting a bunch of extra ships into space, which is good, or I can focus on just blowing shit up, which is also not bad.
Or escorting stuff.
Or escorting stuff, which is all, you know, kind of 6 of one, half dozen of the other. What's funny, if I move to the front part of the ship, the civilian ship that I'm at would actually be totally safe right now.
Yes.
On the other hand, the ones in the back are the ones that are about to get blown to bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Yep.
I could abandon this one where I'm at, use my movement to move to the back, and then do some craziness.
Can't you escort the one you're at and then use your movement, like as an action, and then use your movement
No,
to
because
get to
the
the ones at
order
the
is
back?
always move, then act.
Ah.
If I got XO'd, then yeah, but that's not
okay.
right where we are right now.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
well,
I'm thinking I might do the more ballsy play, actually.
Meaning going to the back?
Going to the front.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Might be a little nuts. I'm safe, though.
Pew pew.
Cylon. God damn it. I don't know. What does the Admiral think? I need some orders.
I'm thinking covering the back of the ship would be a good idea if you can jump out and jump into a new Raptor. But, you know, you've played a lot of this game. You know, Boomer, you know how to fly your stuff.
I like it.
I'd say-
I think it's sort of 6 of one, half dozen of the other. There's advantages, disadvantages. Without knowing what cards come up, we might not know what happens.
Well, if you go to the front's not moving, and they're
Yeah.
going
At
to shoot
least not
at
yet.
you. And
Yeah,
if you... Yeah.
If I nuke the front, does it hurt her?
Technically, there's one option on the nuke that destroys everything in that space sector. It destroys the ship, but I would just go to sickbay. Apparently, I can survive a nuke. I don't know what that means. Anyway, so I'm going to go to the rear here. I can move 2 squares because I got the Super Viper. And then I'm going to play Launch Reserves. Place up to 2 unmanned Vipers into a space area containing a piloted Viper. Then activate those Vipers. So I will grab 2 more Super Vipers. Drop them where I am. They will both activate and take a shot at the Raider. They only need a 3+ to hit. First one hits. So that will go and be destroyed. And so the second one actually can technically activate and move. I can have it move over here.
Ballsy. But I'm planning getting off the board, and if that one down south launches...
Quill, could you move it to the top left sector to protect that civilian ship?
You're
Oh,
right.
it
It's
moves
actually,
twice,
they're
yeah.
fast. Yeah. Boom.
Oh, that's nice.
Ah.
Good call.
Yeah. I like that.
I'm so good at this game.
Strategy.
And actually, I should have done things in a slightly different order, and that I should have used the CAG action first to activate an unmanned Viper, and do something. Can Vipers attack base stars? I think they can.
Really hard, but
yeah, they need an 8. But I'm thinking the
they need an
Assault
8.
Raptor is going to take a shot at this base star.
Do it.
Nope.
Oh.
It's still worth a try.
Good roll though, but
All right.
They can shoot even if they're not in the same sector.
No, there's a
Oh,
base
you're
star
talking
in that
about
sector.
the
Bottom left corner.
oh, bottom left. Okay, got it.
So now I'm going to Christ it up. Consult the hybrid. It's politics and leadership. Pass. The current player draws a mutiny card and 2 skill cards. I don't have a mutiny yet, so that would be okay. Fail. -1 food and shuffle 2 treachery cards in the Destiny deck, which is unpleasant. But not necessarily insta-death. We still have a decent amount of food.
the heavy raider's moving.
Yeah, kind of moves regardless. And more treachery cards in the deck is bad. I don't know how much we want to invest. I cannot help at all. So anyway, the first thing we do is we put 2 cards into the from the Destiny deck into the skill check. So Gaius Baltar is sort of gonna be the lead here. And if I recall correctly, you have no cards.
I have no cards, so I pass.
That's good.
Tom Zarek, we may just want to tank this one.
Well, if we want to tank this one, you should tell me.
Sorry.
Oh,
I just thought of something. For some reason, I was thinking about waiting till my turn, but I didn't do that. I don't know if this is going to help or not, but I have to play this before we do skill check.
Yeah, okay. Yep. That's
Well,
fine.
the cards have been added, so.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I read that right.
And no
Yeah,
offense,
yeah,
I'm
okay.
saving my mysterious intuition for the second half of the game.
So this is the
Scientific
case.
research. That does change things.
Does it? Good.
A lot. Hold on. So in that case, I will be putting cards into the check.
Sweet.
Because this is a great card, but I'm never having a chance to play it. So I'm going to move to skill check. And move to skill check. And honestly, move to skill check. I put in 3 cards. They're going to be super helpful.
But we could do a
Okay.
little bit to push it over because we, you know, if we're going to go for it.
Well,
Okay, I'll
because
still pass.
the Destiny deck could be screwing with us too. So
Yeah. Well, if we want to put some extra in, let's see. I will add that, and I will add that.
All right,
I
Doc.
might-
I feel like we're probably going to overkill it.
yeah, I'm going to hold on to my last one. I think we have it.
Elo. So yellow, green, and blue are helpful, but we may be okay.
Well, it's nice that we have 3 out of 5 colors being positive because that changes the Destiny deck as well to probably
Right,
being
to
more
50-50.
positive than negative.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold off, and yeah, I'm gonna say I'm not gonna put any cards in, mainly because I'm a little bit light on greens.
Oh, I just realized I did it backwards. I put in cards first. I was supposed to put in cards last.
Yeah.
But still, I was like, I could help out tons, you guys. Don't worry too much.
Oh, yep.
Oh, well, it's fine. All right, let's flip these out. So we've got... Holy crap!
What is that?
5 to the bad.
Wow.
And then the current player will have to choose 1 player to gain a mutiny card. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so that's... We're at -3. We're at 0.
It's good.
We're at still 0 with the skill result. We're at +5. Yeah, I guess that's what keeps screwing me is the engineering cards, depending on what set, one looks bluer and one looks slightly more purple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're at +5. We're at +7. We need this to be a 3.
Oh!
11.
We got it. Woo!
All right.
And wait. Now I'm gonna play a card.
Okay.
What
Change of
does
plans. Play this card after the skill check is resolved. Instead of resolving the pass result, each human player draws 2 skill cards. That's
Thank you very much.
fantastic.
I'll
Yeah.
be your admiral all night.
And the all hands on deck just made 0 strength cards be 1, so that's kind of ends up not really mattering too much. So we succeed. We all get 2 skill cards.
And that's of any type or just our own?
Probably. Usually when they say draw 2, usually they're explicit about it, but not always. So I assume you can be of any type.
Well, very good.
So
Just
I
think
should
if I
actually-
wanted to, I could draw treachery.
you could.
I'm gonna draw a tactic and a leadership.
If you really want to be brigged, was gonna say executed, but we're not playing with the execution.
Here's the tip: if you haven't drawn cards, that I just realized, green cards are good because they have XOs in them.
Yep, I just drew 2 greens.
Yep, please XO me. I will be nuking as well.
Wait, how'd that work? It says I drew a leadership card, and then I drew 2 more leadership cards. That doesn't make sense because I only have 2 leadership cards, and they're not my.
No, it just says you drew 2.
Huh.
And on
Okay,
my
I'm gonna
end,
draw a engineering, and I'm gonna draw another.
Oh, no, you did draw a total of 3 leadership cards in the log, but you're saying you don't have that many?
No. Oh, what happened?
Well, if you
You know what?
By the way, when you
Oh, I see what happened. My first one went underneath my card, and I didn't see it, so I tried again.
Okay. Well, just discard one.
I'll discard one.
Theoretically at random, but
when you go over your hand limit, is it the end of your turn or the end of anyone's turn?
I think if it's not your turn, you have to immediately discard. Each player must discard down to 10 skill cards at the end of every player's turn,
Okay, I'm gonna be discarding them.
which is basically now,
does mutiny cards count towards the hand limit?
no.
Okay.
You can have 10 skill cards, 10 quorum
Good.
cards, and the rest don't matter.
Okay, I've discarded.
So we have to activate the heavy raiders, which will try to move towards the landing bay, which is there. If they do land, it's very, very bad.
It is.
And then we advance our jump prep by a level.
To the point where I might actually nuke that sector of space.
Which one are you thinking of nuking? The one in front or to the bottom left?
Heavy raider.
Okay.
The heavy raider we can probably deal with.
Well, hopefully. Gaius Baltar, it is your turn.
Yay. Okay, so I get 2,
Oh, and then I have to peek at the crisis.
1 leadership, and 1 engineering.
Nuke.
Let's see what we got. Hmm.
I'm going to put this one on the bottom.
Oh, I need to roll an 8 with a nuke to kill a heavy raider. Bloody hell.
And I am actually still in the quorum thing, right? Quorum chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So that's always an option. I hate how you have to zoom in to read these things.
Yeah, I know. And yeah, nuking the bit in the front makes the most sense.
It
Yeah,
does.
because nukes need an 8 to kill a heavy raider, which is annoying.
And well, in theory, we could fight them back in the armory if they did board. It's going to be annoying, but
Okay.
Yeah, they are close. It's kind of... It's definitely sucky.
So I'm not going to move. I'm just going to play an action direct from where I am. I'm going to play Popular Influence.
Suppose if someone XO'd me, I'd have a pretty good chance of blowing up that heavy raider. Draw 2 quorum cards and choose one to give to the president.
I am the president, so I assume I get to draw both and then choose one to give to me.
Right, and then you can play or discard one. So basically, draw 2, and then you have to play or discard one of those 2 cards.
All right. Let's see what we drew. Ooh, this is... Oh, ooh. How nice.
A bad ooh or good ooh?
Mm-hmm.
Good ooh. There she is. Authorization of brutal force.
Ooh. Ooh.
Destroy 3 raiders, 1 heavy raider, or 1 centurion, then roll a die.
I had to There's only a 25% chance of losing a population.
Yeah.
That's really good.
You gonna target the heavy raider?
I don't know what's better. Which heavy raider? There's 2 of them out there, aren't there?
No,
No, there's
you're
just
right.
one
There
heavy.
is 2, but
Yeah, but
getting
the
one
one
at
nearest
bottom
the
would be
flight
better.
bay.
Oh, there is.
The bottom left is the dangerous one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay, so action, destroy 1 heavy raider, then roll the die. Okay. So we'll choose to destroy the heavy raider.
Nice.
And then we'll just roll the die. Anyone wanting to add to the roll?
I would if I
actually,
could, but
I would if I
Give me a
could. But I
sec.
can't.
Are we too worried about it? I mean, it's...
No,
I-
it's
not that-
25%
I'm not
chance.
too worried. I want to keep my cards for my nukes.
Yeah, we got lots of population. We can sacrifice
Nice.
some people.
No problem.
Hey,
Nice.
no problem. Don't
Okay,
lose anyone.
so-
Good job, President.
Yeah, it's
President Baltar.
executive Gaius Baltar. He's amazing. So okay, and now I do my crisis. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So cards, crisis, draw, and then I'm also going to draw my card as part of my character's
this is
delusional
gonna hurt.
intuition thing.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's gonna be really bad.
What's going on? Sorry.
I think I'm gonna take the morale hit on this one, guys.
Yes.
I don't blame you.
That's no other choice. We're doing that, and unfortunately, we're also gonna get shot by both base stars.
Okay.
Brace.
I'm decreasing the resource of morale.
One second. I'm trying to read this right quick. Is this thing? Do not. Oh, it says skill check. Darn it! That would have been so amazing.
So yeah, so both base stars are going to fire upon the Galactica. So go ahead and roll. On a 4 or higher, they damage us. So roll twice. President Baltar, since it's your turn. That's a hit. That's a miss. All right, good. No, that worked out because it's actually got a better than 50-50 chance.
Yeah.
So we take 1 point of damage, which is going to be the Admiral quarters again.
Well,
They just don't want me to be able to have a night's rest.
Yeah, that's fine. That's not bad at all. Because some of them cause you to lose resources, and
Say that to my pot plant.
And then we advance the jump prep, which actually means we jump.
Yep, we're out.
Boom!
Woohoo!
Prepare for jump in 4, 3, 2.
This is just like the show. I remember how furious I would be if I was a Cylon at that point. We kept getting in there, and I feel like we're gonna have something done, and everybody jumped away. That was so annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would have actually liked to have shot a bit at them before.
Yeah, I know.
Before they got away.
We didn't really thin them down.
Yeah.
Move to reserves. Move to reserves. I gotta move myself to the hangar bay. The ships stay there. These are there. Okay. That is there. I put myself back here. All right, I think we're set.
What's our destination, Admiral?
Oh yes. Destinize
drawing.
us.
This is when we're getting close to the second half of things.
Yeah, actually, almost certainly. There's no way we're not going to do the sleeper thing. Which will be a great place for us to put a cut. How exciting.
We might all be friends right now.
Fuck, I'm going to be going to the brig directly. Ah!
Yep, you're in the brig automatically.
It won't zoom me in over my card when I'm mousing over it, which is really annoying, so I'm going to have to manually zoom in.
Yeah.
Ugh. Ooh. We're really low on fuel, aren't we? So I think I'm going to be playing this.
Oh, we can get that.
It's pretty easy
what is
roll.
this? Oh, a Tillium planet.
3 or higher. We got
So it's
this.
a 1-to-1 ratio
75% chance. It's pretty good.
to gain 2 fuel. It's really good. Do we have any die roll modifiers?
I do.
Excellent.
And I will be playing it.
Throw that down.
I also have a reroll though.
And then you
So
can't.
to be honest, I just want to use my reroll before I add because there's such a good chance of my reroll.
That's
It'll
true.
be like 1 in 8 of failing almost.
That's true. Okay.
Less than that.
Do your first roll then.
So. Oh, by the way, Cenor's out.
Yeah, I think we just brought him back in.
Yep, I'm here.
Yay!
Yeah. Okay.
8.
No
So we
problem.
get
All the
-1 fuel, but then we get +2, so it goes up by 1 as a net. So we're back up to 5.
Net positive is always welcome.
And
Now we find
Yay.
out who's a Cylon.
Yeah, go to the loyalty deck. Everyone draw 1 loyalty card, except for me. I'll be drawing 2. I'll also move myself to the brig. For those of you who haven't watched the show, this might be a little bit confusing, but trust me, it totally makes sense. Draw. Good news, everyone. I'm still not a Cylon.
Same.
That
everyone.
did not sound very confident. Same. I'm not a Cylon.
What? You know what? Only a Cylon would accuse me of saying something like that.
Right.
I've been playing nice and proper all along. This is
So
what
Quill
I
and
get.
I are we're the only two with 3 cards now, right?
That is true.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Oh.
Now, cool.
Now, I did feel like no one was a Cylon in the first half. I might be wrong, but I think everyone is sort of feeling that way. And if
Yeah,
that's
no,
true,
I
then that
think-
means right now we literally have 2 Cylons.
Who have to
Although,
play catch up.
it's technically possible, I suppose, that I could have drawn both You Are a Cylon card, in which case there'd only be one Cylon.
Right, but
That
the odds
is
of
true.
that, the odds of that,
Well, because I didn't draw any You Are a Cylon cards, so it didn't happen at all. So on that bombshell, I think what we'll do is we'll put a cut in this episode, and when we get back, we're going to start the sleeper phase, and shit's going to hit the fan really, really fast.
yep.
Things tend to fall apart one way or another instantaneously here, so we'll see how it goes. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.
Stay shiny.
Later.